Hi everyone, this is Abhinav and welcome you all in this particular video. Today we are going to discuss about translators. In the last video, we have discussed about low level languages and high level languages. We know that a translator is required to convert the low level language or high level language into machine language. We know that computers can understand only machine level language, which is binary, that is 0 and 1. So it is difficult to write and maintain programs in machine languages. So the need arises for converting the code of high level language and low level language into machine language, and hence translators are used for this particular purpose. Now, what are translators? Translators are just programs which accepts a program in high level language or low level language and then converts them into machine code and then produces machine code as output. So I will quickly summarize one more time. Translators are nothing but computer programs which accepts a program written in high level language and low level language and produces a machine code as output. So there are three types of translators. First one is assembler, second one is interpreter, and third one is compiler. We will see them one by one. As the name suggests, assembler is used to convert low level language, that is assembly language, to machine codes. I hope this is clear. Next one is compiler and interpreter. Both are used for converting the high level language to machine codes. So for converting a low level language, that is assembly language, into machine language, an assembler is used. But for converting a high level language into machine language, a compiler or interpreter is used. I hope this is clear. This was the basic difference. Now we will see what is the difference between compiler and interpreter. Right now we know that compilers and interpreters are used for converting a high level language to machine language. So we will see what is different then. So the main difference lies in their working, means how they convert a high level language to machine level language. That is different. So compilers are different from interpreters based on their working, based on how they convert a high level language to machine level language. So see, let's talk about the compiler first. Then we will discuss about the interpreter. So in case of compiler, first compiler will scan your program and then list all the errors. Of your program. I hope this is clear. First it will scan your program and then it will list all the errors. And if your program is error free, then whole program is converted to machine code, that is 0 and 1. Compiler will first scan your program and list down all the errors. So please fix your errors. This is a syntactical error, or there are many types of error. If there is any syntactical error or if you have missed anything, then it will show you the error on the console. So then you will fix your error. And if your program is error free, then it will convert the entire program into machine code. But in case of interpreter, it checks for errors line by line. And if line is error free, then in that case, it converts that particular line to machine code. That is in 0 and 1s. So it will check for the errors line by line. And if the line is error free, interpreter will convert that particular line into machine code. I hope the difference is clear. Now see, if we will try to visualize them, let's suppose this is your program and these are lines of code which you have written, line number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Let's suppose line number 4 is having an error. So if you will use a compiler, then in that case it will show that there is an error at line number 4. Error at line 4. On your console, you will see that there is an error at line number 4. So you will fix this particular error. Once you will fix this particular error, then this program is error free. So whole program will get converted to machine code in one go. But in case of interpreter, let's suppose this is your program. These are lines of code 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so let's suppose you are having an error at line number 4. So how interpreter will convert this program into machine code? This is interesting. See, line number 1 is correct. So convert this line to machine code. Line number 2 is correct. Convert this line to machine code. Line number 3 is correct. So convert this line to machine code. Line number 4 is having an error. So error will be displayed on the console. Then you will fix your error and then your conversion will start from that particular point. Then line number 4 will get converted. Then line number 5 will get converted. This is how an interpreter works. So I hope the difference between compiler and interpreter is pretty clear to you all. Now talking about examples like which programming language use compiler and which programming language use interpreter. So see, C language and C++ both uses compilers, but for interpreters, Python uses interpreters and JavaScript uses interpreters. There are many more languages. You can categorize them based on what type of translator they use. But as of now, these are examples of programming languages which uses compiler as well as which uses interpreter. I hope this is clear to you. That's all for this particular video. Thank you. Bye bye.